Welcome to Enchanting Places to Go. This is where we take you on narrated journeys through the world's most magical destinations, where lakes reflect legends and castles rise above the clouds. Today, we travel to the heart of the Julian Alps, to a place where still waters cradle a tiny island, where swans glide beneath ancient walls, and where time moves as gently as the breeze across the lake. Join us as we explore Bled, one of the most enchanting places in Europe, where nature, history, and myth create a perfect reflection of wonder. Bled is a small alpine town in northwestern Slovenia, nestled at the edge of the Julian Alps and beside the crystal-clear waters of Lake Bled. It belongs to the Upper Carniola region and sits about 55 kilometers from the capital, Ljubljana. The town has a population of just over 8,000 residents and covers an area of approximately 72 square kilometers. Despite its modest size, Bled is one of Slovenia's most famous destinations, known worldwide for its fairytale scenery and tranquil atmosphere. At the heart of it all lies Lake Bled, a glacial lake surrounded by forested hills and overlooked by a medieval castle. In the center of the lake, a small island rises like a dream, crowned by a white church and reached only by traditional wooden boats called Pletna. Bled is a place of natural harmony and quiet magic. It is a destination for lovers, poets, and wanderers, for anyone who seeks beauty, silence, and the kind of peace that only water and mountains can provide. History of Bled. The story of Bled begins long before the first castle stood over the lake. Its natural beauty has been admired for thousands of years by prehistoric settlers, Roman travelers, and Slavic tribes who considered the island a sacred place. The first written mention of Bled dates back to the year 1004, when Emperor Henry II of the Holy Roman Empire gifted the land to the Bishop of Brixen. That moment marked the beginning of Bled's recorded history and the rise of its most iconic symbol. Bled Castle, built on a dramatic cliff 130 meters above the lake. Bled Castle is the oldest castle in Slovenia. Its towers, courtyards, and views have watched over centuries of change, from medieval feuds to the quiet revolutions of peace and tourism. The island church, dedicated to the Assumption of Mary, was built in the 15th century on the site of an earlier chapel. Its bell tower became the source of legend, with stories of love, loss, and wishes whispered to the heavens. In the 19th and early 20th centuries, Bled became a retreat for nobility and aristocrats of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Later, it gained fame as the summer residence of Josip Broz Tito, leader of Yugoslavia, who brought world leaders and artists to the shores of Lake Bled. Today, Bled's history lives on not just in its monuments, but in its soul, in the wooden boats that still glide to the island, in the ringing of the church bell, in the silence of the water reflecting centuries of dreams. Curiosities about Bled. The island with no roads. Bled Island has no streets or cars. The only way to reach it is by Pletna boat, a handcrafted wooden vessel rowed by standing oarsmen, a tradition passed down for generations. The wishing bell. Legend says that if you ring the bell inside the island church and make a wish with a pure heart, it will come true. The bell has been drawing hopeful visitors since the 16th century. The cake that became a symbol. Bled is famous for its kremna rezina, or Bled Cream Cake. This delicious dessert, made with puff pastry, custard, and whipped cream, was created in 1953 and has become a beloved icon of the town. A lake with a summer soul. Though the lake appears peaceful and still, it has a vibrant rhythm. In summer, people swim, row, and paddleboard across its waters, while trails around the lake invite walkers and cyclists all year long. Bled Castle's Ink Workshop. Inside the medieval castle is a recreated printing press and ink-making studio, where visitors can try traditional calligraphy and learn about early bookmaking. The warmest alpine lake in Europe. Thanks to its thermal springs and low elevation, Lake Bled is one of the warmest lakes in the Alps. In summer, the water can reach up to 26 degrees, so perfect for a refreshing dip, Tito's Villa. On the western shore of the lake stands Villa Bled, once the summer residence of Yugoslav leader Josip Broz Tito. Today, it's a luxury hotel, but its halls still echo with history and diplomacy. Main tourist attractions in Bled is a landscape painted with light, water, and time. Every viewpoint offers a moment of silence. Every site, a story carved into stone, wood, or water. Lake Bled, Blasko Jezero. The centerpiece of it all, a mirror of the sky, framed by mountains and crowned by a church on an island. You can walk the full 6-kilometer path around it, or simply sit and watch the world soften. Bled Island, Blejski Otok. A fairytale island rising from the center of the lake, reachable only by pletna boat. It holds the Church of the Assumption, a Baroque treasure with 99 steps leading to the top. The sound of its bell echoes across the water like a gentle prayer. Bled Castle, Blejski Grad. Perched high on a cliff, this 11th century fortress offers the best view of the lake and the Julian Alps inside. You'll find a museum, a wine cellar, and a medieval printing workshop, all surrounded by stone walls and silence. Oystrika and Mala Osojnica viewpoints. For those who love to hike, these two spots offer postcard views of Lake Bled from above. At sunrise or sunset, the landscape glows, and every step feels worth it. The promenade and traditional cafes. The lake's edge is lined with cafes, benches, and flower beds, a perfect place to try the famous Bled Cream Cake or watch the pletna boats drifting gently to the island. Villa Bled. Once the summer home of Tito, this elegant villa on the lake's edge is now a peaceful hotel. Its gardens and salons offer a glimpse into 20th century European history and unmatched views of the lake. Vintgar Gorge, Soteska Vintgar. Just 4 kilometers from Bled, this dramatic gorge carved by the Radovna River offers a wooden path through emerald waters, waterfalls, and moss-covered rock. It's a journey through nature's hidden poetry. Bled is not just a place. It is a reflection of calm waters and deeper truths of history whispered through castle walls, of wishes carried across a quiet lake here. Time slows. Silence speaks. And beauty rises not in grand gestures, but in gentle light, rippling water, and the hush of early morning mist. It is a destination for those who believe in stories, for those who find peace in simplicity, and for those who understand that some places are best felt, not just seen. Would you like to learn more about Slovenia's hidden wonders or visit another fairy tale lake? Tell us in the comments which destination you'd like to explore next, and we'll take you there. Thank you for watching and traveling with us. Like, share, and subscribe to Enchanting Places to Go for more narrated journeys to the world's most magical destinations. Until next time, may your path be quiet and your view unforgettable.